All right, here's what we're working with. This plastic countertop. And it has water markings and it just looks really weathered because a lot of direct sun comes in here. So we're gonna try to polish that up and see if we can make it look a little nicer. All right, just cleaning off the surface. You can hear like over here versus this is just so rough. So I'm just kind of cleaning it up. Doesn't look that bad when it's wet, but. Time to unbox the SPTA Dual Action Polisher. I got it from Amazon for pretty cheap, like 79 bucks. And I'm gonna set it up. That's a lot of stuff. We got towels. Who knows what that is? It's clearly a brush. Hand pad. Don't know what I'm doing with that yet. And then here's the unit with the handle. Guess I'm gonna have to take out one of those guys, depending on which one I'm working on. And then that gets screwed in there. Yeah, and then we got a polishing compound, final finish. And then this is a heavy cut. So to take out the big stuff and then you finish it up with that. So I'll be trying that. I'll show you what I'm doing that on. Okay, so I was gonna jump and take out that screw and then probably screw this thing in and then have it like this. But then I was like, okay, let me just check out the manual. So I look at the manual. I'll tell you what, there's, you know, they could have just expanded that, I would think, to bleed almost the whole page. This is, I can't even read that. It's too small. And there's no pictures showing like, okay, take out the package and we're gonna do this. Because clearly, I guess you don't need a handle because you could have just do that way. But this looks cool, I think. This, they gave you a nice Allen wrench. So you just have to get this thing lefty-loosey. And okay, so this did go on. I just had to really open it up, which I guess wasn't too bad. And this goes in here. All right. It's a longer one. These that were in there are too short. So I'm getting it in there, but I'll tell you what, like I feel like I drove that thing too far into there. I don't know, just it's close. But the handle itself is on there really good. Like, I mean, you can kind of move it. But I think it's one of those things you can kind of set it and it won't move around too much. Anyways, if you're applying downwards pressure only, I guess is probably the method, then it's not going to be going forward or backward on you. Came with an extra set of brushes. That's nice. Let's undo that and then it's got a little connector, which is nice. Just to take out the old brush, put in the new one. Okay, we got 3 polishing pads. Goes onto there. And this one is, you know, most spongy. The next. And the firmest. This guy's. All right, so I hit half of this thing and I did it with the 320 sandpaper, and that's the way to go if you need to get some severe oxidized roughness out of it. So I did it wet. Okay, so when you're on this thing with one hand, after wet sanding with the 320, that's a lot smoother. Okay, looking good. I got a uniform gray tone. I did a good clean on it, wiped it down, made sure there's no debris left on it. I'm gonna polish it up with the rough cut. Okay, so we did the polishing, the rough cut polishing, which is, let's see here, this guy. And I put it on and then I spread it around with the pad. Then I went at it and actually sprinkled a little bit of water to kind of get it cutting a little bit better. And then I did, on this side, you can see it's a little bit better here. I did the polishing. You know, I did the same thing. I just kind of put it on there because there's quite a bit of polishing to do. Let's admit it. That feels pretty good. It looks a little bit shinier. And then after this step, I did, you know, I just found some wood polish, stain safe. I don't know, I had it and I put a little dab on there and just, I think it looks great, so I'll probably just do that. So that's kind of what it looks like after polishing. I mean, it's smooth. It's not shiny, but then when you go and seal it, I don't know how long it'll last, but we'll try it. Well, I'm quite happy with how that turned out. All that crazy roughness is gone. Feels quite nice. I mean, could be a little bit smoother, but gives it kind of a nice roughness for light refraction. It's not crazy polished. Stains are gone. Probably would get some discolorization. I don't know. I don't know how that polish holds up with UV, but we'll find out. All right, got to end this bag here. So yeah, I would say pretty awesome. Does what I would hope. Dual action polishing. So stoked.